Very much, George. And still to come, we'll sit down with a Northland native who's making a name for herself on the art scene. Stay with us. After years of worldwide travel and painting, a native Duluthian is returning home to showcase her journey. Anne Labovitz will unveil her art exhibit entitled Journey today in an unusual dual reception being held at Lizard's Art Gallery and Framing and the North Shore Bank of Commerce in downtown Duluth. She joins us now to give us a preview of some of the amazing art being showcased. Welcome, Anne. It's a pleasure to have you here. First, tell us, how long have you been painting?
I've been painting approximately 25 years, if you don't include childhood painting. So as professional for 25 years.
Now, is there a certain type of medium that you prefer to work with?
I actually have a variety. I love to do acrylic paintings, which there's a lot of at the Lizards Gallery. And I love to do woodcuts where you carve the wood and draw into it. And those are at the bank, and they're portraits. I just love to paint and make art. I love to make things with my hands.
Are you finding that you're always capturing ideas as you travel, or you see something and you want to get home and put it down?
I do. I don't have a linear connection with what I see and feel particularly. I see and I feel it and I'm excited, and I'm always eager to approach a blank canvas or a blank woodcut just to go.
Mm-hmm. And does it take a long time to get your thoughts down?
Sometimes it takes a long time, sometimes it takes a short time.
Isn't that something? So where do you come up with the ideas for your work?
I would say the ideas come from either things I've seen, people I've met, or places I've been. It's a kind of a synopsis or synthesis of everything, and I collect it and then it comes out as sort of a flow. I try to just let it happen.
Now, is it difficult to be a full-time artist? I would imagine if your stuff sells, it's a lot easier.
And it's better. You know, and in the end, it's all a part of the continuum. The most important thing is to paint, period. It's just, if you don't paint, you can't do something else, like in terms of your career. So my approach is to keep working, and I do that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I would imagine that there are a lot of young people out there, and maybe older people too, who would love to be a full-time artist, or at least put a toe in. What advice would you have for them?
I would say whatever you have to do to make it so that you can afford to buy the stuff, the meat, you know, the whatever kind of materials you need, work. You must just keep working. Continue to work. Even when you feel a little bit discouraged, just keep working, because you can't get anywhere if you're not working.
What about mentoring or possible lessons? Is that valuable?
I think it can be really valuable, and I think everyone's temperament is so different. It would be difficult to say sort of what a person to do. I think it's helpful to show, to work and to show, and little by little, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, tell us a little bit about the reception coming up this afternoon.
Oh, it's so exciting. There will be a dual reception at the Lizards Art Gallery and at the bank, and we are hopeful that people will travel from one to the other. The bank has a lot of portraits, which it's a wonderful venue because it's more like a museum. It's not a retail outlet, so it's a wonderful venue for me to show these woodcuts that I've done for some years and these portraits. And then the gallery, the Lizards, has these really luminous, kind of deep colored, layered, beautiful, some landscapes and some abstract things that I'm very excited about. No one's seen them, ever. So it's really new. So,
that's great. Yeah. Now, how long will the exhibit be available for the public to come view?
No, there's a good question. I think September 9th. Don't quote me on that. And I have a book that's also just come out that I did with a colleague. It's the third one we've done together. And she's an Australian artist. We work together every year and a half, and that is also there, which I'm so excited about. I didn't get it until Friday, so I'm just thrilled. And there's a lot of the pieces at the bank in that book.
Wonderful. Well, Anne, we are out of time, but we want to thank you again for coming in to visit us here at the Northlands News Center, and we wish you well.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Stay with us.